Roe versus Wade, the abortion case that changed America. This is the story of a young woman. She had no husband, no support, just one decision, a decision that changed the history of America. This is the story of Roe versus Wade, 1973. Background: the year is 1970. Location: Texas, United States. A young woman named Norma McCorvey becomes pregnant for the third time. She doesn't want to carry the pregnancy to term, but Texas law says abortion is only allowed if the mother's life is in danger. She goes to court. To protect her identity, she is given a legal alias, Jane Roe. The opponent on the other side stands Henry Wade, the district attorney of Dallas County, a firm believer in enforcing Texas's abortion ban. And so the case becomes Roe versus Wade. The legal battle begins. Jane Roe is represented by two young female attorneys, Sarah Weddington and Linda Coffey. They argue in court. Every woman has a right to control her own body. Forcing her to continue an unwanted pregnancy violates her right to privacy under the Constitution. Initial win and appeal. A lower federal court rules in Roe's favor, but the state of Texas refuses to accept the verdict. The case is immediately appealed to the United States Supreme Court. Supreme Court hearing begins. December 13, 1971. The U.S. Supreme Court begins hearing arguments. On Roe's side, Sarah Weddington argues, it is unconstitutional to force a woman to give birth. The right to decide belongs to her, not the state. On Wade's side, state lawyers argue, life begins at conception. The government has a duty to protect unborn life. The court listens. The nation watches. The historic decision, January 22, 1973. The verdict is announced. 7 justices side with Roe. 2 justices dissent. Justice Harry Blackmun writes the majority opinion. He declares, a woman's decision to have an abortion falls within her constitutional right to privacy. The trimester framework. The court divides pregnancy into 3 trimesters. 1. First trimester, 0 to 12 weeks. The woman has full freedom to choose abortion. 2. Second trimester, 13 to 26 weeks. The state may regulate abortion for the mother's health. 3. Third trimester, 27 plus weeks. The state can restrict or ban abortion, except when the mother's life or health is at risk. The national reaction. The ruling shakes America. 2 major movements rise. Pro-choice, advocating for women's reproductive rights. Pro-life, believing in protecting unborn life. Protests erupt. Churches, clinics, lawmakers, the nation is divided. The reversal, year 2022. Almost 49 years later. In 2022, a new case, Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization, overturns Roe versus Wade. The Supreme Court now says, the Constitution does not guarantee a right to abortion. Each state will decide its own laws. Final message. Roe versus Wade was never just a legal case. It was a fight for bodily autonomy, for privacy, for power over one's future. And for nearly 5 decades, it changed the course of American law and lives.